Hello and welcome to this video on the Louisiana Purchase, one of the most significant events in American history. In this video, we'll be exploring the background, the negotiations, and the impact of this landmark deal. So, let's get started. The Louisiana Purchase was a massive land deal between the United States and France, in which the United States acquired approximately 827,000 square miles of land west of the Mississippi River for $15 million. This land deal more than doubled the size of the United States and opened up vast new territories for exploration, settlement, and development. At the time of the Louisiana Purchase, the United States was still a young and growing nation. The country was expanding rapidly, and its leaders saw the acquisition of new lands as essential to the growth and prosperity of the nation. The Louisiana Territory was seen as a valuable asset, as it contained valuable resources, fertile farmland, and important waterways. However, there were also concerns about the potential for conflict with European powers in the region, particularly with Spain and France. The Mississippi River was a crucial waterway for trade and commerce, and control of the river was essential for the economic success of the United States. In addition to these economic and political concerns, there were also diplomatic considerations at play. The United States was still a relatively new nation, and it was seeking to establish its place on the world stage. The Louisiana Purchase was seen as a way to assert the United States' power and influence in the region, and to establish the country as a major player on the world stage. Furthermore, at the time of the Louisiana Purchase, France was facing financial difficulties and was eager to sell the Louisiana Territory. The French had recently lost control of Haiti, which had been a valuable colony, and they needed to raise funds quickly. The United States saw this as an opportunity to secure a valuable asset at a favorable price, and negotiations were launched. The negotiations for the Louisiana Purchase were complex and involved several key players, including President Thomas Jefferson, his Secretary of State James Madison, and the American Minister to France, Robert R. Livingston. The negotiations began in 1802, when President Jefferson sent Robert R. Livingston to France to negotiate the purchase of New Orleans and the surrounding lands. However, when Livingston arrived in France, he learned that Napoleon Bonaparte had changed his mind and was now willing to sell the entire Louisiana Territory. Livingston and James Monroe, who had joined him in France, quickly seized the opportunity and began negotiations with the French government. The negotiations were complicated, as the French government was in a state of flux and the terms of the deal were still being worked out. In the end, the United States agreed to pay $15 million for the Louisiana Territory, which was an enormous sum of money at the time. The deal was finalized on April 30, 1803, and the United States gained control of the Louisiana Territory, which included all of the land west of the Mississippi River, stretching from the Gulf of Mexico to the Great Plains. The impact of the Louisiana Purchase was far-reaching and profound. It more than doubled the size of the United States and opened up vast new territories for exploration and settlement. The Louisiana Purchase was a key factor in the growth and expansion of the United States, and it paved the way for the country's westward expansion. The Louisiana Purchase also had a significant impact on the nation's economy. The new territories provided new resources, new farmland, and new opportunities for trade and commerce. The Louisiana Purchase helped to spur economic growth and development, and it provided the United States with the resources it needed to grow and prosper. The Louisiana Purchase also had important political and diplomatic implications. The deal marked a significant shift in the balance of power between the United States and Europe, and it helped to establish the United States as a major player on the world stage. The Louisiana Purchase helped to strengthen the United States' position as a world power, and it set the stage for the country's continued growth and expansion. In conclusion, the Louisiana Purchase was a landmark deal that had a profound impact on the United States and the world. It more than doubled the size of the United States, opened up vast new territories for exploration and settlement, and had a significant impact on the nation's economy, politics, and diplomacy. The Louisiana Purchase remains a key moment in American history, and it continues to shape the nation and the world today.